Now, in this training that is specially packed for you, I'm going to be enlightening you about the concept of sports trading, or rather, effective sports trading. Now, before we continue, let me introduce myself. My name is Miracle Oluwatobi, and I'm going to be your host for the morning. I'm quite excited today because I've actually been planning to do this for a while, but because of work schedules and some other things, I've not had the time. So let's get down to business. How to generate sure banker odds daily using proven strategies and a highly effective betting software to increase your chances of massive profit. Now, this is going to be a very fun training, and I hope you're going to enjoy it just as much as I'm enjoying presenting it to you. Now, in this training, you're going to be learning a few concepts before you understand the whole thing. Now, you're going to be learning what is spot trading. You understand? You're also going to be learning the differences between spot trading and ordinary betting. You get me? The differences between spot trading and ordinary betting. You're also going to be learning the importance of leverage when it comes to sports betting or sports trading. And lastly, but not the least, you're going to be learning why a betting software is your way out. You understand? So let's get back and let's proceed with the training. Before I proceed, let me properly introduce myself or reintroduce myself. My name is Miracle Oluwatobi, like I said before. I am a professional sports trader, an active digital marketer, a pro blogger, and basically a very ambitious digipreneur. I'm sure you know what digipreneur is. It means I make my money online. I actually studied accounting in the university, but I found a better way or a better opportunity to work online and make money. So I took the opportunity, and here I am teaching you how to make money. So let's proceed. What is spot trading? Now you might be asking yourself, what is spot trading? You understand? I don't know if this is a new word to you or whatever, but the point is, it is not a very big word. Now I actually googled some terms on the word spot trading so I can be able to dig out the dictionary meaning or the Google meaning of spot trading. I discovered that everybody has different definition or different perception of spot trading. Like the example you're seeing on your screen, somebody defined spot trading means backing and laying spot betting odds for a profit before the event comes to an end. Now, in my own, if you're thinking like me, I find this definition quite incomplete or not really um, sufficient enough. So I took it upon myself to define spot trading in my own way due to my experience, and I want you all to follow along. Now, spot trading, according to my own and simpler definition, is simply the art of betting with leverage in such a way that you can accurately predict the outcome of a game to the extent of actually backing it up with your money. Meaning, you can actually know the outcome of a game even before it is played to the extent of putting your money on the line, of betting your money. You understand? So, you might be asking yourself, what is leverage? I mean, if you're talking about leverage, I'm saying it's the art of betting with leverage. You should know what is leverage. Now, what is leverage? Leverage can simply be defined as the unfair advantage or edge a person has over something or somebody. Are you getting me? The unfair advantage or edge a person has over something or somebody. Leverage could be anything. You understand? Leverage could actually be anything that puts you one step ahead of your competition, one step ahead of the marketplace, one step ahead of a colleague in work. You understand? Now, there are different forms of leverage, and I don't want you to get it twisted. You understand? Leverage comes in different form, and this is not an exhaustive list, but these are some of the forms of leverage. Number one, good information. They say information is power. So once you have accurate information, you have leverage. Now, why do I say that? Once you are able to have an accurate information on the particular concept, you have good leverage on how to take action, and that action will in turn lead to a desired result or a more profitable result. Why? Because of good information. We live in the information age, in the jet age, and information is more accessible right now than it was 10 years ago. You understand? So there is good information and there is bad information. That's why I said good information is leverage. Bad information is a liability, but good information is leverage. Now, number two, and that form of leverage is what? Money. I'm sure everybody knows money. I don't need to explain money. So, how is money a form of leverage? The Bible says, "Money answereth all things." Once you have money, you have you have access to all things, all man-made things, because they say the best things in life are free. So you have access to all man-made. In short, money is, to me, the most powerful form of leverage, because once you have money, you can have a good information, you can have every other thing except life, anyways. So basically, that's another form of leverage. Number three, another form of leverage is connection. In this case, I'm talking about big connections, or the connections in right places. Once you have big connections in the right places, you have leverage. I mean, you will not compare if I have the phone number of of for example, if I have the phone number of Femi Otedola, for example, you will not come and you have the phone number of Terry G, or no pun intended, anyways. But the point now I'm trying to say is, you cannot compare my connection and your connection. If I'm having the phone numbers to billionaires in the country, and you're having the phone numbers to millionaires in the country, you understand? If I'm having the phone numbers to power players in the country, power real politicians in the country, and you have the phone numbers to just average people in the countries, we are not the same. I have a higher possibility of achieving more things than you in the future, because I have the right connections in the right places. So that is another form of leverage. And number four, and not the least, is is a useful skill set. A useful skill set is a form of leverage. Take this for example: Mr. A and Mr. B goes for an interview. Mr. A and Mr. B are both accountants. Mr. A and Mr. B both came out from the university with 2-1 each. That's second class upper. Mr. A and Mr. B went for the same interview in a very reputable organization. They both wrote the exam. They both came out with flying colors with 80, 85 each, and they both had the same score. Now, this is a tie, right? Now, without looking at the other form of leverages, you understand? Unknowingly to Mr. A, Mr. B has been silently working on a very useful skill, which is marketing and sales. So during the interview, he makes it known to his employers that he also has knowledge and experience in marketing and sales, and is able to serve them better in that aspect of the company, marketing and sales. By the way, all company in this world, all business in this world, one of the most important moving parts of a business is marketing and sales. You understand? Without marketing and sales, your business will crumble, your business will crash. Now you can see that this is a useful skill to that employer. Now, in your own judgment, who do you think will have a bigger chance of getting the job, Mr. A or Mr. B? Mr. B, of course. Why? Because Mr. B has shown and proven to the employer that is more of an asset than Mr. A, and is going to get the job. So why do I call that a leverage? That is leverage because already he has leverage over Mr. A, and is sure to get that job, and Mr. A is going to go back home doing whatever it is he's doing. You understand? So that's just an example. Anyways, let's proceed. Now, in this case, we're going to be learning the difference between trading and betting. Now, I've heard so many misconceptions about these two terms. People think trading and betting are the same. They're not the same. The fact that you see me on Bet Naija does not mean I'm betting. You understand? But you don't know. What you don't know, you don't know. You feel me? So the fact I am on Bet Naija or I'm on Merrybet does not mean I'm betting. I could actually be doing way more than betting. So these two things are two different terms that you have to understand in order to be successful in sport trading. Now, number one is trading. Let's look at what trading is. Trading, in this case, depends on accurate information or leverage about the particular game in question. Now, in this case, I'm talking about sport trading. Understand? Once you're a sport trader, you need accurate information. You understand? Information that is worth gold, information that is worth money. You understand? You actually pay, even if it is necessary for you to pay for that information. You pay so that you can make money. You understand? Now you are taking it as a business. You feel me? You're taking it as a business. You're not doing the same thing a regular gambler is doing. Now, like I said, trading depends on the accurate information or leverage about a particular game in question. So it means before you put your money on a particular game, you have done your assignment, you have done your homework. You know that this is a very good bet and you have a high tendency of winning the game. Now that is trading. Now on the other hand, betting is a game of luck. Betting is gambling, my brothers. Betting is gambling, and gambling is a game of luck. For example, trying to use 500 naira to win 1 million naira is gamble because you're working with odds and the odds already are stacked against you. You understand? So you now trying to go and win 1 million naira, staking 500 naira or 1000 naira, you are purely gambling. And if you calculate how much money you will be losing in that type of attempt, you will discover that you are making the betting companies a whole lot of money. Now, for example, on the number A, on the letter A, trading on the other hand is I can decide to use 100,000 naira to make a million naira. Why? Because I've done my own work, I have leverage, I have good information, and I have money. You understand? Now, it is easier for me to get to 1 million naira with 100k than for you to get to 1 million naira with 500 naira. So I think you understand where I'm going to. Trading and betting are they might look the same, but they are quite different. You understand? So what is the importance of leverage? Understand? Like you have learned, trading has to do with leverage. You need to have some type of leverage. If your leverage could be money, your leverage could be information, your leverage could be a tool or whatever. You understand? Leverage. So what is the importance of leverage in sport betting? Leverage is everything in life. Number one. You understand? Leverage is everything in life. If you have listened to all these business coaches, if you have listened to business coaches on YouTube, they will tell you without leverage nobody can succeed in business because you need leverage over your competition. You need leverage in the marketplace to be able to come out as number one. So everybody actually uses leverage. The betting companies themselves, that is the bookies, they use leverage. You might be asking me, how do they use leverage? For example, take BetNaija for example. BetNaija is the biggest brand in Nigeria when it comes to betting. They're the biggest brand in Nigeria. And the owner or the CEO of BetNaija is Kunle Sonne. Now, Kunle Sonne is worth over $100 million. You can calculate that in Naira. It's worth over $100 million. It's a billionaire in Naira. You understand? Now, you don't expect a billionaire to go and be pressing system and be collecting bets, even if that bet is going to pay him 10 million naira every day. You don't expect him because why? He has better things to use his time to do. He has people to do the job for him. He has employees. He has software programs. He has computer programs. He has a management team. He has a marketing team. He has so many people that are working under him to make BetNaija a brand. You understand? So yeah, that's how a bookie uses leverage. Number two, the football team itself, they use leverage. How? They use the leverage, they use the coach's experience. They leverage on the coach's experience to win leagues. Because no football team can function without a coach. And the coach is like the breathing, it's like the heart of the team. Every other player can only be stars, but without the coach, that team will not stand. So the team itself are leveraging on the experience and the expertise of the coach to win leagues. Now, number three, the betting agents. The betting agents are also leveraging on the brand power of their parent company. For example, a BetNaija betting agent is leveraging on the brand of BetNaija to make money. You understand? Now, because it's leveraging on that, BetNaija gets paid, they also get paid. Now, the gamblers, on the other hand, they come into the BetNaija shop to come and I call it donation, they come to donate. You understand? Because they're not coming with anything on their head, they're just coming to come and gamble and hoping that luck will shine on them, but it doesn't work that way. You understand? So now that you have understood the importance of leverage, and I hope you actually understand this, the big question on your mind should be, if everybody's using leverage, then why not use leverage? Now, what is your way out? What is the way out? What is the way forward? You understand? So you have two options, my brothers. You have two options. Number one option, you can continue throwing money away expecting magic to happen. Number two option, you can decide to use leverage for yourself. And in this case, the leverage that I'm talking about is a real highly effective betting software that will help you to increase your chances of winning bets. Now, these are the two options, and it is your choice to choose. Now, let me just make it clear, I'm not here for the number one people. I'm not here to tell you to go and gamble your money because I don't gamble my money. You understand? I'm here for the people that are ready to change their perspective in betting and actually go in there and crush the competition. Now, if you decide to choose number two option, you have things that you can actually do. There are actually two ways you can make money. You can make money in either of two ways. When it comes to leverage, the leverage I'm going to introduce you to. Number one, you can bet and make money from the bookies themselves. Either in Nigeria or in Africa, I recommend Meribet. Why I recommend Meribet is because they offer big odds. And I say this out of experience. I use Meribet. I've been using Meribet for years now, and they offer bigger odds than Bet Nigeria. It is not an argument. You understand? They offer bigger odds than Bet Nigeria. Then number two is after you have understood the skill of trading sports using the software I'm going to be introducing you to, you'll be able to easily increase your earnings by selling your picks to premium members or clients nationwide. Now, I can help you with this. Why? Because I also understand digital marketing, and that is another way of selling you don't need to go and be begging anybody to give you money. No, there's a way you package your product and your service. You will sell it and they will buy it. You understand me? So what do you need to do in any venture of life that you want to enter into? It is basic wisdom to get the necessary training so that you can achieve the desired result that you seek. A wise man once said, if you're learning, determines your earnings in life. It's basic wisdom. You remove the earn from learning, then you start earning. So you can thrive in anything you put your mind into when you have the proper information and mentorship. So coming up next in the next training video, you will be seeing some practical examples on how you can actually make money online using simple money management strategies and an effective tool in sport betting. So thank you very much for staying to the end of this video.